Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and oh, you read the title correctly. Wizards is trying to kill all of their streamers. Okay, it's kind of a joke, but it's also kind of serious. I mean, you might think, oh, that's clickbait, you're exaggerating. People have streamed for too long and died. That has happened. And in case you didn't hear what's going on, Wizards would appear to have requested that their, what do they call it, their creation program streamers stream for 12 hours straight. 12 hours without stopping. That's not healthy. I mean, that's the kind of thing where, like, you'd have to put a doctor's warning on it, and they didn't. So, like, they literally, if somebody died while streaming by sitting there playing games for 12 hours straight, and, like, it got found out that Wizards was, like, demanding that they do that, sort of, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that lawsuit. So, yes, I know, sensational clickbait title, but, like, legitimately, this would have been stupidly dangerous. And I think people told them that, so they walked it back. Very, very, very shortly after releasing the initial version of this article, they changed the time to 4 hours straight, which is also horribly unhealthy, but slightly less likely to kill somebody. I mean, I could go over all the medical problems that would happen with 12 hours of streaming nonstop. I mean, yeah, you could take a little 5-minute break or whatever, as long as you don't actually disconnect the stream. But the other thing is, what if your internet drops? Uh-oh. But let's just jump into the details of this because this is just amazingly stupid. It's like painting a target on yourself and saying, sue me. Good job, Wizards, which if you think that's an exaggeration, they've been sued by the Judge Program. They're currently being sued by people who bought that Mythic Edition. There's a third lawsuit, and I don't remember what it is. They got sued by one of their distributors, ACD. I mean, they're like Apple at this point. They just wake up in the morning like, well, who's suing us now? I'm pretty sure that one of their printing companies sued them too. Anyway, this wonderful article called Announcing the Magic the Gathering Creator Program, which, I mean, not really. That's already been a thing for like a year now. They say, hello, creators. Well, they're not addressing me, though. It should say in parentheses, except Desolator Magic. And honestly, if you look at who Wizards has blacklisted, it's probably about 75% of YouTube creators right now that cover Magic stuff. That's my estimate. Anyone who doesn't play along and never says anything negative and has the right, let's be honest, gender, skin color, or orientation, and only says the right things that they agree with and only says positive things about their products, those are approved. The rest of us can piss off. Which, I mean, yeah, if people were talking shit about my product, I wouldn't feature them and let them into a promotional program for it. Obviously, I get it. But yeah, I love how they're like, hello creators, and then they don't specify, oh, except the ones that we've blacklisted, screw you guys. And the funny thing is, I'm for sure I would think in the top 5. I mean, very, very, very few people get more viewers when they're streaming Arena than I do. Probably because my decks are insane, and so am I. I tried to watch other people streaming it like on Twitch and stuff. They are the most boring people ever. I don't know if I'm just better at multitasking or I just don't give a shit about the gameplay. So I'm sitting there playing with my soundboard and posting memes in chat and adding little PNGs of Let's Do Shots Girl and sizing her up and covering my opponent's profile picture with it. But like, wow, people are boring. Come on. But anyway, yeah, they've managed to piss off probably on average their biggest streamer, me. So that's great. Good job, guys. Oh, he's saying bad things about the company and our crappy paper quality and our constant anti-consumer behavior. Let's piss him off worse and see what he says. Let's blacklist him and see if things turn around and get more positive. How'd that work out for you, Wizards? Anyway, these dumbasses go on to say, it's been quite a journey, right? I literally have no idea what you're referring to or talking about, so no, it hasn't. It's been a journey of you guys being dicks to me. But once again, I think we've established they're not addressing me with this letter. We began with Magic Online streamer showdowns, then moved to MTG Arena with the closed beta. Next came early access events. The first had just 24 streamers, and we regularly have over 800 participants. Oh, now they do. Yeah, well, everybody wants to be internet famous. They aren't mentioning how many viewers they actually get. So they say weekly featured creators, preview cards from new sets. Yeah, we all know how they do this. You scratch their back, they'll scratch yours, and you're getting the bad end of the stick because you're just free publicity and marketing for them. As soon as I can teach Fireman's dog, Nala, how to play Arena, I'm going to dominate. I'll get 5,000 views. I mean, I'll just set her down in front of the keyboard and mouse. She'll just start crushing people with mono white. So anyway, behind the scenes, we've been increasing our marketing support, building a bigger team. Oh God, they're spending money on this, really? And laying the foundation for something incredible. Yeah, while being discriminatory dicks. Not to mention coercive assholes who are like almost forcing their creators to misrepresent everything. So this feature creator program isn't going anywhere. Cool. Neither am I. So kiss my ass. We've come a very long way, and now we're excited to announce something even bigger. The Magic the Gathering Creator Program in partnership with Stream Elements. I don't know who that is. I spent 3 seconds on their stupid website, which does, for the record, have a fat guy dancing in the background. I can get with that. They're just some Streamlabs competitor who probably charges more and they're trying to steal their market share. So good luck with that. I will say, though, one thing that they're doing is actually kind of cool that this can track. I will say, though, literally anything is better than XSplit. I would rather draw with a pencil what's going on the screen and mail it to you in a letter than use XSplit. Those guys want like $30 a month or some bullshit like that to use their garbage software just because it's like 1% better than Streamlabs OBS. Kiss my ass, you greedy assholes. So anyway, the Magic Creator Program is a first-of-its-kind platform giving streamers directed challenges to help them create engaging content with and for their communities and reward them in the process. Okay, so really they're just like trying to convince you to stream only Arena. Like, what if you're a Hearthstone and Arena person? Oh, but you want to be in this thing? Well, now you have to do this, or this to get the max rewards. So, you probably should just do this. And it's exactly what they do at the local store level, where they're like, well, in our WPN system, the old one at least, you had 4 levels, and you don't want to lose your level. And, to get to this level, you want to do this. And if you don't get out of the first level within the first year, then you get kicked out permanently. So, store, let me just cut to the chase. You got to lower your number of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh events and hold Magic ones in their place instead and hype them up more because WPN. I mean, you want to meet the minimums for the program, right? You want all this free stuff and free promos to give away and free product. Yeah, it's somewhere between like slight pressure and clever marketing and just outright bullying and downright coercion. So now they're trying that with streamers. They want to monopolize your time and make you only an Arena streamer. So that's nice. I gotta say that usually I'll get like 500, 600, 700 viewers if I'm streaming Arena. When I was streaming Far Cry 5, I got 27. So I mean, I know what I'm about, but I have over 2,000 videos on Magic. Like, I get it. Go check out my second channel though. So anyway, Stream Elements is one of the leading platforms for video content support. That is bullshit. That would be OBS that you're thinking of. And their tools are used by hundreds of thousands of the world's best streamers. That cannot possibly be true. We worked very closely with Stream Elements to design the program from the ground up, and we're more than a little proud to be pioneering this level of integration for Magic creators. It's awesome. Yeah, for you and for free marketing. This is a permanent ongoing program. Once you're in with no need to reapply or wonder when the next event begins. Yeah, or if you say one thing they don't agree with, like, hey guys, vote for Trump. Boom, you're out. Goodbye. Adios. Au revoir. But they do have new challenges available from week to week and month to month, rotating at a regular cadence, so there's always something new to be and interesting to do with your community. And what they mean is you better hit these goals or you ain't getting crap for free. You get nothing. Good day, sir. What are these challenges, you ask? Well, I already revealed the one that people are taking issue with, which was stream for 12 hours straight and hope you don't die. Yeah, don't get a blood clot in your legs or don't have a heart attack from the stress of trying to be entertaining and stream for that long without stopping. So it literally says, well, they can be anything. One might ask you to stream for 4 hours straight, which I believe that and the graphic both said 12. That's what everybody's telling me, is that it did say 12 when they brought it out. And then people were like, are you actually trying to get people killed? I mean, what if it's a streamer who has like kids and their kids need something and then they neglect them? That's illegal. If your kid has some kind of like they bumped their head or something and like you don't want to go take care of it, ooh, you're going to have charges filed. But you're 11 hours into that 12 hours. I mean, they're promoting child abuse. They're promoting pet abuse. Like, I could go on and on and on and on and on with things that I've heard streamers do while they're streaming too much. I mean, it just generally sits down to neglecting their health, their family, their kids, their pets, and their life and everything else. So yeah, asking them to stream for 12 hours straight is pretty But oh no, they've lowered it to a much more reasonable 4. I think my longest live stream ever was 2.5 hours. And that felt long. So I'd still put that into dangerously irresponsible and dangerous and irresponsible, actually. But gotta get those gems, yo. So they might ask you to participate in a specific event, which I think we all know what that would be in Arena. There are two different types of challenges, and the difference comes down to how we log completion. So automated challenges can be anything that Stream Elements can track through the Twitch API. Things like streaming time, raids, and total viewership. Manual challenges are everything else. For manual challenges, you need to submit a clip of yourself completing the requirements in your stream. Oh, so you gotta like grab it, record it locally, edit it, and like send it to them. I mean, I guess there's really no way to automate it other than that. But I mean, maybe like a screenshot would be nice. But then if you forgot to screenshot it, that would suck. But you could screenshot the video. So just saying. Then you'll be able to claim your reward once we verified the challenge has been met. Wow, what a staff-heavy nightmare. You know, if I just barely missed it, like if they were like, oh, run 10 rounds in this event, and I only ran like 9, I'm like, oh crap, I only ran 9. I would just send them a really adorable like video of a cat like playing with a string or something with like text across the screen that just says, please give me the reward anyway. And I think they would. I feel like they would. So then they show an example. And it says like new challenge, 1 day remaining, 2 days remaining, 4 days remaining. And the first one was all mana. It says you can get a personal game code. Okay, that couldn't be more vague. And it says win a game where your opponent or where your opening hand is all mana. And then, it says submit an image. Okay, so it's not always a video clip. They're already contradicting themselves. I mean, you could run like a 40% land deck and probably win with it. Here's the problem. Win a game. So there's one screenshot where your opening hand is all mana. That's chronologically a different time. So you'd actually have to submit 2 screenshots, but how do you prove they were from the same game? So considering it already says submit an image where bare minimum you'd have to submit 2, I think I'm going to go with their initial thing that says, no, you got to submit a video clip of you doing it. So you're going to kind of ruin the game for everybody else, go into free play, run some gimmicky land heavy bullshit just to try to pull off one stupid gimmick win. And then you get rewarded for that. What a responsible way to participate in the community in a fun and fair way. I mean, anything's better than a net deck. I'm being kind of sarcastic there. Anyway, the next one is stream for 4 hours straight, which used to say 12. Cool. And it said 2 days remaining. So in their example, you had 2 days to stream for 12 hours straight. You get 10 community game codes, so ones you can only give away to the community, so you get nothing. And then it just says stream for at least 4 hours while playing MTG Arena, and auto detection, so that it'll just detect that you were doing it in the software, and there you go. That's it. That's all they say. Now, for the record, the image doesn't say straight, but the paragraph right above it says 4 hours straight. So once again, a contradiction, but people did tell me that the article said word for word 12 hours straight. I would literally just sit at the Arena loading screen for 12 hours with nobody watching and then just be like, oh, look, I did it because it's auto-detected. But yeah, stupidly irresponsible and dangerous that they would tell people to do that. Seriously. Then the next one is 3x raid with 50 viewers. Now, everybody knows on my stream, if I see anybody else is streaming, we're going to raid the shit out of them. We've raided Vera, Dark, Perp, I think maybe Vinyl, definitely Cinder. But yeah, you get a personal game code, which I believe that would be like quite a few gems from what I heard. Raid a streamer 3 times who has, well, I assume they mean 3 different streamers, but whatever, who has a maximum of 30 viewers with at least 50 viewers. That might be hard to do. I mean, especially if you're going to waste your time looking for a channel that qualifies for that while you're supposed to be playing Arena on stream. That would get kind of boring and dumb. So, I mean, these sound pretty damn hard to pull off. And, I mean, raids are good fun, but it doesn't really benefit the game or show it off. It actually kind of does the opposite. I mean, if it was just like win 3 games in a row, like, okay, cool, but then they can't really track that auto. So this whole thing seems kind of thrown together, convoluted, and, let's just say poorly conceived and planned out and unrealistic, because to reiterate, it did say 12 hours, not cumulative, straight. So the next paragraph just cracks me up. It says, challenges are meant to reward you for creating fun and engaging content with and for your community. And the rewards you can get are pretty neat too. But so is the grammar in that sentence, we'll say, in the punctuation. That's pretty neat as well. We're starting off simple with gem codes for you to help make it easier for you to produce content. That's true. You basically go nowhere in Arena without gems. And ICR codes for your community to share the love. Oh boy. But we're working on some very special and unique rewards to unveil in the future. You'll be able to find out more about the Creator Program rewards on our promotions page once they're available. If this program sounds like something you want to be a part of, apply now via Stream Elements. The program will be entering closed beta soon, and we hope to open it up to everyone in the not-so-distant future. Should I just create a second Arena account, just bullshit my way to one deck, and then, like, sign up with a different name? Like, just like Oakland Tony or something? Yo, T. I'd actually probably make it something, like, comically fake, but that I think they still wouldn't catch, like Professor Wedge Fireball. Wait, no, Channel Professor Wedge. That makes way more sense. There you go. Or maybe Tolarian Wedge Fireball. Oh, and then Kingdom on the end, too. I bet that I could sneak into this program so easily. And then as soon as I post an announcement like, hey, guys, it's actually me streaming, I would just, like, instantly win. They'd be like, look at the top creator. I'd be like, oops, it's accidentally Desolator Magic. Suck it. Oh, that would be epic tier prankery right there. Oh my gosh, I should seriously do that. I'm actually going to consider doing it. So watch for Rusty Shackelford's Discount Magic Emporium, or if I really want to be on the head, definitely not Desolator Magic, which is really the best username I could possibly come up with. Oh, or it could be DM on the DL, which is kind of a gay term, but like I think people would get the reference. But they'd probably be like, oh, it says he's on the DL, feature this motherfucker. Oh, and he speaks Spanish? Oh my gosh. Yes, we found our gay Latino streamer. Friggin' Wizards of the Coast starting their own damn fan club, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, actually, it was me, Dio. And by Dio, I mean Desolator Magic, bitch! Oh, that is just almost too funny to pass up. I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Should I bother trolling them, or is it just going a little far? Now, there is one more thing that actually kind of does piss me off, just because of the volume in use compared to how much money I've made Wizards of the Coast personally. They are announcing the Greenlight Fund. They're super excited about the new Magic Creator Program called that. The Greenlight Fund represents a phenomenal opportunity for our highest quality producers, especially my cameras, and ultimate networkers to bring brand new shows to life. They use the term shows, like, what are we, going on television? We have set aside $1 million to seed new Magic series. They spelled that wrong, in 2020. Whether you want to showcase tabletop or digital Magic or a combination of both, the Greenlight Fund can help make your vision a reality. So it's like, well, what do they mean by show? Just channel? Like, what? How old are you boomers typing the word show? But then again, I mean, when I want somebody to whip out their cell phone to record something interesting happen, I usually still say, hey, quick, tape this. Because there's definitely a running magnetic tape in that phone. Here, tape this. I can put it on my show on YouTube, guys. Over the years, Wizards has supported Magic series like Game Nights, Friday Nights, which actually that's actually a pretty good show, and What the Deck. I don't know if I've heard of that one. So when they say show, they kind of do mean show, like a recurring, semi-episodic, like actual put-together, somewhat scripted show. And by somewhat scripted, I mean absolutely not in any way, shape, or form for Game Nights. Those guys are about as exciting as watching paint dry. Although, if you want to just see a good train wreck, a very boring, slow train wreck, just tune in sometime and watch them go on a tangent for 14 minutes. I mean, my tangents are usually just 30-second memes, and then we're back. You know what I mean? Like, they get lost in a different country. So the Greenlight Fund lets us invest in the next big wave of community content. Okay, Wizards, just send me $1,000 so I can get a good Canon camera. Actually, probably like $1,400. There you go. Ta-da. Done. I mean, I have literally probably made you several $1 million over the last couple of years by popularizing the game. And shitting on all the stupid stuff you did, which you then, because of community pressure, changed and thus stopped bleeding customers, which made you even more money. So, boo-hoo, Desolator is mean. Well, you, send me money. Here's a fun thought. If you don't want me covering massive, giant mistakes and community outrage, stop doing them. Stop what you're doing that causes that to happen. I don't know if you noticed or not, but when you do something good, I cover that too. And it, strangely enough, seems to have a bit of an excited, hyped up, positive spin to it. But when you ban Emrakul instead of Marvel and then later ban Marvel, I've been known to get a little bit negative. along with the entire rest of the community. So in other words, accurate. So, oh boo-hoo, we don't like Des, we're going to pretend he doesn't exist. We're blacklisting him, we're not going to talk to him because we're 11-year-old girls in middle school. I'm giving you the silent treatment, you're not in our group of friends. Oh, boo-hoo. You, I'm the realest bitch up in this clique. So they're looking for magic creators who want to push their communities to new heights and realize their full potential. The funny thing is, I don't think my channel could really honestly get a whole lot bigger. To be considered, applicants must submit a detailed pitch through a challenge that will go live within the Magic Creator program in the near future. What do they mean by challenge? That's weird. This means you'll have to be in the Creator program to pitch your ideas to the Greenlight Fund. What if you want to make pre-scripted stuff, not live stuff? What? The Creator program is only for streamers as far as I know, so that's odd. Pitches should include goals, a business plan, promotion plan, and budget breakdown. Hey, you guys forgot to write, and absolutely nothing negative about our company ever, and if we screw up, you have to hush-hush about it. That must be in the long form of the contract. We won't be making any decisions during the closed beta, so you'll have plenty of time to plan your pitch between now and the Creator program opening up to everyone. What are you going to do? Like stream Arena, then jump on your webcam in between games and do a sock puppet show and be like, that's my idea? Like this, they're completely describing pre-written, pre-edited, non-live content, but in order to get approved for it, you have to run live content. I went like 3 years without live streaming. That I make what I make. I mean, that doesn't make sense. And looking at my stats, look where it got me. I'm just saying, like, you might be missing out on some opportunities here by saying it's only for the creators program and it's only during the beta, only with this stupid streaming software. So everything from smaller $5,000 ideas to massive $250,000 efforts, holy shit, that's like a Netflix show, which, by the way, they're also making, will be evaluated and potentially funded via the Greenlight Fund. $5,000, I could get, like, multiple mics, a better mixer, and a camera, and I'm not sure what I'd do with the other $2,000. And don't say, oh, well, an editing computer, a streaming computer for like $2,000, because like you'd already have to have one to be in the Creator program to stream to qualify for this. So, but I mean, like a team of writers, team of editors, whatever, some equipment, like good audio video equipment. Like, yeah, okay, then you can get upwards of maybe 25,000 with that. I could see that. For just some bro in his living room like me, I mean, $5,000 would go a long way. Just saying. So I've got an application that I'm going to upload shortly after this because it's almost definitely going to get copyright claimed. Watch for my formal application to this, which I'm uploading on my YouTube channel instead of whatever the hell they just told me to do with all this beta testing of whatever the hell platform. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just throwing this bitch up on YouTube. Watch for that very shortly. It's definitely not going to be one giant sarcastic meme if that's what you were thinking. Well, I mean, okay, it is. So between them, just wink, wink, nod, nod. Hey, don't say anything bad about us and promote us for free. We might give you some free gems. And if the stars align and you basically get a 1 in a trillion shot, we'll give you a couple grand to start some stupid show, but probably only if you talk about trans rights halfway through it. So this whole article and this whole program, both of them, all of them, whatever, can all just f*** right off. Along with their lawsuit baiting, hey, stream for 12 hours straight and try not to die requirement that they have now retconned. I'm sure they're going to claim it was a typo, but other people are saying, well, those 24-hour charity live streams are pretty hot. They get a lot of views. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend signing up for this. You do not want to work with wizards in any way, shape, or form. You want to be as independent from them as possible because they're known as a very, like, quid pro quo, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, like, unofficial blacklist, unofficial do things this way or else kind of company. And they will turn on you real quick. They are some backstabbing cold motherfuckers. So I would just not in any way, shape, or form get involved in this. And just to reiterate, based on who they've said they are purposely going after and trying to not get into the judge program, if you're a white straight male, you're out. In all likelihood, you are the last to be chosen for anything they could possibly do or feature or win or any of that. So if that sounds illegal, that's because it is. They think it's diversity. They're like, well, we got to tip the scales the other way because white people are the worst and blah, 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 discrimination in the 50s. Yeah, well, it's 2020. I don't give a shit who I work with, talk with, am friends with, or play Magic with. So I guess I'm a little ahead of them on the woke scale. Instead of let's go count the non-white people, and if it's not a certain number, then you're all racist. Everybody in the room is racist. If a certain portion of our streamers ain't brown, we're taking the whole system down. Equality. Oh, they're such a joke of a company. Seriously. I'm going to modify the saying to end this one. Get woke, go f*** yourself. And like I said, don't forget to hit subscribe because I am definitely very shortly uploading my application video to the Greenlight Fund. I'll see you guys shortly.